to a rough start at the ITTF World Cadet Challenge today. Playing in the opening round at the Wildy Gym, Barbados went down 5-0 to North America in the boys and girls matches. The only bright spark came from the boys, with local #1 Tyrese Knight coming closest to securing a win. CBC's Damien Best reports.
Barbadian Tyrese Knight in blue versus Brian Ho of North America. Knight starting well. He had a 4-point lead in the first set. Good rally and Ho winning the point. Knight stood firm and closed out his opponent 11-9. First blood to the home team. In the second set, Ho turned the table, playing all the shots in the book. Knight hoping to repel that aggression with a bit of his own. Well done. And Ho, though, had the second set in his pocket, safe and secure, taking it 11-3. Knight having to do all the work there. Good racket speed. In the third set, Knight exhibited great resistance, matching Ho. Exciting stuff. Point to the man from North America. Ho with a slender 8-7 lead. Backhand too long. And just when it looked like Ho would take it, back-to-back errors. And we're tied at 10 apiece. Ho, though, put the brakes on the comeback. Knight under the microscope. Then the exclamation mark. Ho large and in charge. 12-10 in the third set. The fourth one to square things up. The side spin taking it away from the racket of Ho. Concentration the key here. Who has the willpower? Point to Knight. And he would put Barbados on the verge of at least a victory, forcing a fifth set. Forehand with pace, 11-9 tonight. The fifth set now. Who wants it the most? And Knight says, I do. Tied at 8-all. But Ho slammed the door in his face. Yep, he's upset. And things falling apart quickly. And unfortunately, it was the end of the line for Knight. Losing 11-9, 3-11, 10-12, 11-9, 8-11 to Ho of North America. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Damien. Well, Barbados is scheduled to take on Oceania in this evening's ongoing session. We'll have more action from the World Cadet Challenge at 8:30 tonight during CBC Sports. Well, the challenge was launched at the gym yesterday, with President of the Barbados Olympic Association, Steve Stout, noting that it was a perfect tournament for the youth.
It is events such as this that help my National Olympic Committee fulfill its mandate to facilitate and stimulate Olympic sport and Olympism in this country. This tournament, featuring so many young athletes from all over the world, is a magnificent motivator to our nation's youth to become involved in healthy physical activities.
Teams from 6 continents and 1 from the best of the rest of the world are listed for the tournament, which will run up until Saturday. Vice President of the International Table Tennis Federation, Patrick Gilman, is pleased that Barbados can host an event of this magnitude.
It's the first time that a small island country could organize such a world event, and I think it's only in ITTF and in table tennis that we can organize in a small island country such a big event, and that is one of the aims of ITTF, to bring big world events to smaller countries, and the case here in Barbados.
The West Indies Cricket Board and the players have resumed talks in the aftermath of the botched tour of India. The two sides plus WIPA met in Jamaica yesterday, with the WICB led by President Dave Cameron. The players, except Marlon Samuels, represented by Barbadian attorney Ralph Thorne QC, while WIPA was led by President and CEO Wavell Hines. Now, specific details were not revealed, but discussions are set to continue in an effort to find a way forward. It's shaping up to be an intriguing final day of the third and final unofficial test against Sri Lanka A. The Windies A, needing to win this match in order to level the 3-match series, go into the final day with an overall lead of 166 runs with 7 wickets in hand. Sri Lanka A, resuming their first innings today on 248 for 6, were dismissed for 299. Skipper Carlos Brathwaite led from the front with 3 for 28, while Devendra Bishu took 3 for 102. Batting a second time, the Windies A are 181 for 3. Jonathan Carter is unbeaten on 69, and with him is Andre Fletcher on 36. Scores in the match: West Indies A 282 and 183 for 3, Sri Lanka A 299. Station Hill Cavaliers and UWI Blackbirds remain on course to clash in the finals of the BABA Women's Premier League after convincing wins in Game 1 of their individual semi-final best-of-3 series. The Lady Cavs had an easy win over Combined Schools Hoopsters, while UWI brushed aside Urban Vibes St. John Sonics at the YMCA.
Hoopsters in yellow taking on Cavs, getting her own rebound for the putback. Cavs now finding Astrid Aline basket and the foul for 2 of her 17. Cavs on the break, Maria Cumberbatch for the easy layup. She had 18. Rhea Phillips top of the key, bang. Cavs all over Hoopsters. They led 51-24 at the half. Second half, Cavs still moving the rock. Phillips again, game high 23 for her. Hoopsters at the other end, air ball, but right in there with the offensive rebound and the bucket. Business as usual for the Cavs though. Tamisha Flats banging it in off the board. Michaela Walcott took it all the way to the hole for 2 of her team high 17. But Cavs were still easy winners, 92-54. Next game, Blackbirds in black taking on St. John Sonics. Tony Atherley with the dish, knocked down. Sonics at the other end, Wanda Small with the long 2. Jennifer Joseph Hackett hustling and getting it in the sweet spot. Open and making the bucket now as UWI led 47-27 at the half. Going the other way in the second, beautiful ball movement, Rosalind Davis for 2 of her 10. That's way too easy for Clark in the paint. UWI on the break, Atherley, game high 38 for her. Ball movement, one of the hallmarks of this UWI unit. Joseph Hackett again. Just walking through Sonics as they went on for the 84-65 win.
Barbadian reinsman Rico Walcott is celebrating a 4th straight Northlands Park Jockeys title in Canada. Racing on the final day of the season over the weekend, Walcott got a hat-trick of victories, including the feature Canadian Juvenile Stakes. His 141 wins were more than double those of second-placed Scott Williams, who finished on 70 wins, while Barbadian rookie Demario Bino, in his first season of international racing, was tied 3rd on 45. Former champion jockey Barbadian Quincy Welch claimed only 40 wins. 2 other Bajan jockeys, Neil Husbands with 14 and Desmond Bryan with 11, finished down the standings. Top Barbadian junior surfer Chelsea Tuak is into the semi-finals at the World Junior Championships, having won all of her heats so far in Portugal. Tuak, the 2013 National Sports Personality and 4-time National Open Women's Champion, defeated the hometown favorite Karina Durati and Bailey Nagy of Hawaii in getting to the penultimate round for the 2nd consecutive year. Tuak will resume her trek to the finals later this week. Paradise FC had 4 reasons to celebrate after lifting their 2nd Paradise Masters football title. They defeated Bombers at Dover last evening. Many fans braved the wet conditions to witness the action-packed one-sided affair. Sean Green reports.
It was standing room only at Dover for this epic final. Paradise in the blue and yellow against the Bombers. No real threat there for Herman Francis. He's got it covered. Bombers answered back with an attempt at goal as well. No real devil in the shot and easy pickings for the keeper. Well, here are the Bombers again, down the left flank, and the left boot goes wide. Where's the radar? Another chance comes to calling after this defensive error. The striker lines up the shot, and again the left boot goes, well, it goes somewhere. Bombers defense here dispossessed by Paradise, and a comedy of errors right in front of the bars and even behind the keeper. And by the time he recovered, Richard Wood had already done the damage in the 20th minute. 8 minutes later, a corner kick from Ryan Brewster finds the head of Paul Soup Lovell, who buries it into the net to put Paradise up by 2 at half-time. And you don't have to hide, you can eat what you wish. This is Otis Oliver in the 45th. His fantastic feet found fine form for a fabulous flying finish. He enjoyed that. Paradise 3, Bombers 0. And the end came in the 60th minute when this striker took out these guys, and Andre Lane was there to finish things off for the 4-0 bombing of the Bombers. Sean Green, CBC Sports.